Here we go, John Metal.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. I'm going to keep it short because everybody's hungry, I'm sure. And I've sort of been put in this position. I have no slides, I have no material planned, and I'm actually winging it as we speak, which makes it even tougher because I hate speaking in public. And now it's, hey, hurry up, we got food coming, so that even makes it a little bit less pressure. So what I'd like to talk to you about is, I'm John Battles here from Lima, Ohio. I've been a career computer programmer for the last 30-some years. And in case you're wondering, yes, I did start when I was in kindergarten. I'm semi-retired as of in March, working a couple days a week, and I was considering to myself, what am I going to do in retirement? Am I going to play my guitar? Am I going to golf, watch old movies? All those things sound all right, but it's not really what I have a passion to do. So I started thinking back to a story that I heard from an Uber driver, of all people. Quick story, I went to a concert in Cincinnati to watch Rick Emmett, a killer guitar player from Triumph. George, you know Rick Emmett from Triumph, solo act. When we got done with the concert, we took an Uber back to the hotel. And we had about 6 or 8 people in this Uber. And I asked the Uber driver, I said, you know, why are you driving an Uber? What's your story? Because I like to ask people what's going on in their lives. And he said, well, tell you the truth, John, I'm a pastor, and I drive Uber on the weekends around the bars and clubs because that's my audience. I want to try to give the word or inspirational stories to the people that need it the most. And I said, okay, well, for some reason, you put us 8, we were put in your Uber to drive home. So why do you suppose that was? And he said, well, I got a question for you all to consider. I said, all right, what's that? And he said, if you could have one wish granted, would that wish benefit you and yours, or would it benefit mankind? And I thought, wow, that's pretty deep. And then my friend said, hey, I got a question for you. What's that? Where can we get some more beer? But that's Tim's, you'll have to understand, Tim, you all got friends like that. So, you know, that sort of got put in the back of my mind. Wow, that's pretty deep. If you could actually do something, do you want it to benefit just your close circle or mankind? So now as I'm considering retirement, I'm thinking, what can I do that could benefit mankind? And it's interesting how this played out. There were several incidents that played out in front of me during my life in the last couple months while I was considering this, and it was all revolving around kindness. I know, taking people's carts back, people being friendly to each other, and I was watching the impact it had on me and the people that were involved, and I come to a conclusion that people like when you're nice to them. I think that people also like when you're nice to them as well. So I started thinking, is that a product? Is that something that I could devote some time to? And I started considering kicking around. And I had known Jessica from where I worked in the programmers. She helped us develop a website 15, 20 years ago. And I called Jessica and said, hey, Jessica, I got this idea that I'm sort of crock-potting. You interested in helping me develop it? And we started to talk about it, and we said, yeah, that's a good idea, let's do it. So we built a website, and I think this slide is up there. You see the little dude in the corner, that's our logo, that's DoingAOK, that's his name. And what we're trying to do is promote kindness. So we want to be able to get out of bed in the morning and think a little bit different than we normally do. Somebody was mentioning one of the first stories about how we're bombarded daily with negativity, bad news, nothing positive, so you don't really see it. It's not a chip that gets put in your head daily. So if we could create a platform where we could promote acts of kindness, we think that that would be beneficial. So we went for it. We made a website, and it's called Are You Doing AOK? Doing AOK, the AOK is acts of kindness. So we want people to go to this website, share stories of things that they've done that are kind, stories that people have done for them that are kind, post it, and at the top of the website, we have a count up counter, and we're hoping to gather 1 million of those. And if you could read the logo underneath, let's make the world a better place. So I challenge everybody in here, the influencers, the social media experts, which I'm not, that's Jessica's gig, to scan that barcode or that QR code, which will take you to the website. So from today and tomorrow, if you could, hold a door open for somebody, take a tray back, smile at them, whatever. If you can make their life a little bit better, please do it. Go there, log it, and let's hit 1 million together. And that's basically the spiel.
Amazing.
One tagline that I got, which is going to be on cups and t-shirts, is the strategy to make this happen, which is chill out and do good stuff. Thank you.
I'm so proud of you and all that you're doing, but what he didn't mention is that there's some ideas, inspo, on the site too, to give you some ideas of random acts of kindness that you can do with your kids, within your office, here, now, and that this is the birthplace. This is his official kickoff to the site. So we decided to do it here.
Awesome.
Thank you, John. Check out the site, Are You Doing AOK? It's also in the app where you can find out more, because I want to see how much of this starts from Lima. Let's show that this is the kindest Meraki place to do AOK.
Amazing. What a cool thing to get to be a part of.